touch. My crew clutch the mic tightly. Hot show is very likely. Don't surprise me, it's the ill vibe bringers. Known for swinging Epps like that real soul singer that you feel like fingers. Worldwide tremendous off the hinges when we bring this to any arenas. Shaking the EQ meters, non-ether through the speaker with more soul in the reaper. It's out of control.
I gravitate to a sound generated by Jay Dizzy. The long-awaited is the 4 y'all from the inner city raw. New York, a barrel bronze for mix, spark for hits. Science the truth, many dudes, many twos, 12 Jews, pro elevated exclusive science. Now for the world experience, the grittiest, under beneath the style curious. Mic beam, fanatic, force phenomenal. Freak all, rendezvous, Abu raps and scalp you. Catch straight up scissor and sport pierce, vocal whispering, close but no smoke. Stroke tracks like hose for dope, it's still overflow.
Scorching, sizzling, sweat dripping from your chin, yeah, it's him again. Beats that shake the ground when we come through. My crew's ill, very familiar with the 1-2. The soul of the rhythm is present. It's filled with an exotic essence that carry blessings to the people that we rock for. The hot roar with a pinch of a style that you never heard before. It's like this. John Dizzy chopped the Latin jazz break. Signs scat all over the track like a jazz break. It's more than just the ordinary flavors. It's hot tonight. This one is major, major.
The most thorough, staggered flow, effortless growth, endless, infinite, limited, bound penmanship, scripts etched, directed by Jay Dizzy, sound crystal crown, fit juice, both permanent. Quote of no joke, skills floating, I wrote motion, forever golden, holding mind, aim steadily. Rhymes, paraphrase, line scriptures, most fluent. Your ventriloquist art form just ain't ruined. Assuming sound class that you tuned in, pump up the volume boosting. Range worldwide, keep the style exclusive. So bounce to this science, we get down for a crown for this, for this, for this, for this.
Nod your head to this.
I live in a predominantly white neighborhood. I went to a predominantly white college.
Nod your head to this.
And I predominantly all white
Nod
friends.
your head to this.
But at night, while all my white friends are asleep, I bump this.
In the cut, lethargic character and camouflage fatigues, waiting to graduate from the minor league. Sweat trickling beads, tears from a river. Deliver my blood to altars of sacrificial rites of passage along tightrope edges, from damn basements to tightly cut edges. Clean cut on the surface. A noble purpose, graduated to let my grandmother know her time was worth it. Clean cut on the surface. And rough around the edges, hidden at point blank behind the preconception. Deception without effort committed, nonchalantly flaunting my puzzle piece unfitted into your small jigsaw. I'm part of the big Salvador Dali abstraction. What you see is an iceberg's fragment. Miss Cleo's prediction of me would be as false as her accent.
I live in a predominantly white neighborhood. I went to a predominantly white college. And I have predominantly all white friends. But at night, while all my white friends are asleep, I bump this.
Burning with butane blaze, raising asbestos shells, broken up by pop bottle bells. Asking if I could play, jumping over sidewalk cracks. Inconspicuous, I cover my tracks to leave no connection between me and hip-hop visible while you're sucking that cigarette cock. I tolerate your smoke screen, cause poker faces hide the royal flush of a dope fiend. I play the part that was given, uncoiling with the demeanor of a cobra spitting, caught in a fetal position. Umbilical 8-inch plug could not filter this hip-hop drug. Squeeze from the twilight hours outside the 9-to-5 facade that keeps my wallet alive. Deny any association with the stereo static that floods out of my basement.
My name's Mark, and I'm white.
Nod your head to this.
I live in a predominantly white neighborhood. I went to a predominantly white
Nod
college.
your head to this.
And I predominantly all white
Nod your head to this.
But at night, while all my white friends are asleep, I bump this.
Incognito in plain sight, drawn from a chameleon's palette. Plain words in boldface italics. Straight sentences with crooked messages between the lines. Intent eluded and convoluted. Disguise intact in the leaves between the hard covers. Collecting dust behind cracks of window shutters. The equation behind the numbers, the line between the dots. Evaporate the diluted to thicken the plot. You can stand in the same spot, still you never been here. Lineage of my headspace is far from linear. A pharmacist with attitude. Swaggering transition between professional postures. The mask of the imposter, fostering foresight. Fate is a blind mission with 20/20 high vision. So the time that's given to me's my only prison. My only prison.
My name's Mark, and I'm white.
Nod your head to this.
I live in a predominantly white neighborhood. I went to a predominantly white
Nod
college.
your head to this.
And I predominantly all white.
Nod your head to this.
But at night, while all my white friends are asleep, I bump this.
Hey yo, it's K-Skills, the banging Puerto Rican lady chaser. Rhyme maker, roll down, breaker, speed your pace up. I'm miles ahead of the competition. Stop and listen closely, niggas with the whack Casio beats. Don't even approach me, or I'ma throw your beat tape in the wastebasket, faggot. Go in your crib, break your sample like a bad habit. The only way you're gonna get large is if you spit hard. Got heads waiting for my shit like Super Bowl kickoff. I lit clit and burn incense when this blips on. K-style rockin', come on. You got this shit wrong, I'm doing me. Don't give a fuck who you be. You talk a good one, but on the real, you ain't fooling me. I'm trying to pull a G times 3 on every 15. Drop an album every 2 years, keeping production sweet. Build something for myself, spread the wealth through my seeds. Greenbacks, weed, and a mommy son. What else do I need? Bring it on, let me know who's fucking around. Self-titled and K-Skills, yeah, you loving it sound. From Maryland to NY, that's how we running it down. Time to surface from under the ground, Bring it on, let me know who's fucking around. Self-titled and K-Skills, yeah, you loving it sound. From Maryland to NY, that's how we running it down. Time to surface from under the ground.
Whenever self-titled drop shit, you niggas better cop it. I don't get head in the whip, I get my cock sucked in a cockpit. I'm no joke, I'll pull out in broad daylight. Hip-hop ain't nothing but a bitch to me, so I'ma rape this mic. You couldn't spit if you was a white boy, chewing tobacco. I'm a live nigga, getting dope, doing fiascos. Let the $150 donate some stab wounds and fire buckshots like Priority did the Black Moon. I'm out for street fame, whether it be rockin' mics or pulling Glocks and heights, knocking niggas off of motorbikes. My pockets stay thicker than a mill's eyebrows, and my style, without a doubt, is quick to put your lights out. Leave you iced out, stranded in Antarctica. My cannons hit harder when bullets fly sparking in Nautica. Motherfucker, this is New York's finest, coming loud and clear, but now it's time to get the fuck up out of here.
Bring it on, let me know who's fucking around. Self-titled and K-Skills, yeah, you loving it sound. From Maryland to NY, that's how we running it down. Time to surface from under the ground, Bring it on, let me know who's fucking around. Self-titled and K-Skills, yeah, you loving it sound. From Maryland to NY, that's how we running it down. Time to surface from under the ground, I get better in time like the Whispers. Getting money like Haitian restaurants on U Street. With the tip cups, my joints is like audio merry-go-rounds and stereo sound. Turning DC into a burial ground.
Fucking around with these niggas and you might just get your face ripped off by the semi-automatic letting the clip off. I beat a raw stick that leave your fucking jaw split. If this is a battle, congratulations, you just lost it.
K skills.
Self-titled,
Let's smack. I break your back with my rap.
I send you home with your teeth missing.
Because I'm all that.
I send you home with your teeth missing. K skills.
Self-titled. And stay the fuck out my path.
Make noise, nobody raise your hands to the sky. Oh, 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 nobody reach out, nobody touch it. What you gonna do? Oh, 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 nobody make noise, nobody raise your hands to the sky. Oh, 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 nobody reach out, nobody touch it. What you gonna do? Daily double trouble all around. He got a bubble goose when they shoot, he ducks down, avoiding the forces, destroying the fruits of his seed. Employed by the streets, he was working for free, motivated by greed. Green sacks, he would smoke up his held a common vocal light, token it on the red. Hey yo, shots fly, he pray one reach his head. Blood pours, he caught one in the leg. Now, where he run to? Crippled, simple-minded, lived in his city and dreamed of dying. Promoted death with every single breath, but now his breath is getting short and he's scared. Shaking in his boots as he pulls out his hair. Got what he wanted, but he wasn't prepared. Crying, realizing he don't wanna die. He's nobody, and me and him are so much alike. Oh, oh, nobody make noise, nobody raise your hands to the sky. Oh, 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 nobody reach out, nobody touch it. What you gonna do? Oh, 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 nobody make noise, nobody raise your hands to the sky. Oh, 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 nobody reach out, nobody touch it. What you gonna do? When the rain falls down, nobody seeks shelter for the storm and strength for the weak. Nobody wants peace from the violent wind. Nobody wants to escape this life of sin. When children cry, nobody wants to help. Nobody's true to others, nobody's true to self. Nobody shares their wealth, mentally and physically, spiritually and so forth, with faith in God. Nobody wants to live, nobody wants to fight. Nobody chooses sides, standing for what's right. Nobody sees color beyond black and white. Nobody shines so even the blind can see the light. Nobody's leaving behind all the pain from the past. God's willing to help, nobody's willing to ask. God's willing to help, nobody's willing to ask. If only nobody would take off the mask. Oh, oh, nobody make noise, nobody raise your hands to the sky. Oh, 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 nobody reach out, nobody touch it. What you gonna do? Oh, 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 nobody make noise, nobody raise your hands to the sky. Oh, 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 just call me nobody, yeah, and I'll be ready when they say that nobody'll do it. When the rain falls down, nobody seeks shelter for the storm and strength for the weak. Nobody wants peace from the violent wind. Nobody wants to escape this life of sin. When children cry, nobody wants to help. Nobody's true to others, nobody's true to self. Nobody shares their wealth, mentally and physically, spiritually and so forth, with faith in God. Nobody wants to live, nobody wants to fight. Nobody chooses sides, standing for what's right. Nobody sees color beyond black and white. Nobody shines so even the blind can see the light. Nobody's leaving behind all the pain from the past. God's willing to help, nobody's willing to ask. God's willing to help, nobody's willing to ask. Nobody just take off that mask. Oh, 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 nobody make noise, nobody raise your hands to the sky. Oh, 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 nobody reach out, nobody touch it. What you gonna do? Oh, 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 nobody make noise, nobody raise your hands to the sky. Oh, 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 nobody reach out, nobody touch it. What you gonna do? It goes daily I wrestle. See me on stage, but I'm nobody special. Just call me nobody, yeah, and I'll be ready when they say that nobody'll do it. It goes daily I wrestle. See me on stage, but I'm nobody special. Respond if you feel it. A generation and nobody's waiting to be revealed.
grants an epiphany. A cancer viciously dissing these didgeridoo with ensuing dignity. Booing simplicity, hissing. I'm Bishop Pistol whipping these bitches. Mr. Miyagi in the body of a Magua.
Digital forensic, intrinsic, intent, the intensity. Pencil sent to me to create peninsulas. Credential, pencil, principle, Iverson. Boomer, and boomerang, mover variety. Feeling Mariah's cheeks.
Violently fighting those eyeing me quietly. I am the vocal Tyler Durden, submerging, hurting varieties of defense mechanism. Travis Bickle vision, psychopathic, tragic heroism mixed with cryptic riddled wisdom.
Would like a Listerine refreshment, a blistering testament to decadence, excessive alcohol. Malcolm McDowell, Malcolm Jamal Warner. I want a Bongoli Hone's daughter. I'm busting Kate Hudson with a cape on over crushing crypt production.
Hating Asbury, chilling with Mary Kate and Ashley. Ashley's pubescent. Mary's popping, Orville, Red and Baka, Chewbacca, Otis, Red and Baklava, crop topping and faculty, family, Archie, Archerist, Baroque, Bach, Brahms, and Bliss.
Family ties, Mallory, Alex P. Keaton, salary seeking, needing duckets before kicking bucket season commences. Intense with Gary Oldman, corrupt copper, professional cleaner, stopper, mission, Dalai Lama, proper vision.
Alaska, Alaska, Bobaska, banana, fana, Bobaska, me, my, Bobaska, Alaska.
Windin, bobindin, banana, fana, bobindin, me, my, momindin, windin.
Crib, bobib, banana, fana, bobib, me, my, momib. Cryptic, Adams, Bobanos, banana, fana, bobanos, me, my, momadams, Adams.
You shoot your eye out like Rowley, Dr. Malfi, Tony Soprano, Tony Orlando, Calrissian, Cal Ripken, Ripley, Wrigley, Scott Beowulf, Flitz, and Mr. Rokk, Mickey Rourke, Morgan, Mindy Cohen, Brothers McMullen, Molly Shannon, Shaw, Pamela Anderson, Lee Majors, Bill Cosby, Bing Crosby, Stills, Nash and Bridges of Madison County, Virginia, Madison, Michael Madsen, Madeline Albright, Mary Magdalene Swan, the Swami, Chris Berman, Kermit, the Frog, and Foghorn Leghorn.
I pick up the receiver, Michael Seaver, deceive Michael Myers, Oscar Mayer, Oscar and my Oscar Madison, Dolly Madison, Oscar De La Hoya, Dolly Parton, Parker, Lewis Parker, Posey, Peter Parker, Parker Brothers. Yeah, Christy Canyon, Candace Bergen, Christy Brinkley, Ren and Stimpy, Groucho, Gwyneth Paltrow, Penny Prince, Priestley, Jason, Judas Priest, C.B. King, Pookie, Pokey, Gumby, Mookie, Smokey, Humpty, Martin Luther, Vandals, Martin Luther King.
Tom Hanks, Daryl Hannah, Barbara, Barbarella, Barbie and Cantia, Bella, Terra, Patrick Swayze, Crazy, Eddie Van Halen, Haley's Comet, Holly Berry, Chucky, Ducky, Molly, Ringwald, Ethan Suppley, Donald Sutherland, Donald Duck, Howard the Duck, Buck Rogers, Roger Clement, Reverend Jesse Jackson, Uncle Jesse, Action Jackson, Charlie Brown, Black and Decker, Chubby Checker, Fat Domino, Rob Lowe, and Woody Woodpecker.
Alaska, Bobaska, banana, fana, Bobaska, me, my, Mobaska, Alaska.
Windin, bobindin, banana, fana, bobindin, me, my, momindin, windin.
Crib, bobib, banana, fana, bobib, me, my, momib. Cryptic, Adams, Bobanos, banana, fana, bobanos, me, my, momadams, Adams.
Another day in East Van City, couch living and dying, giving in to rolling roaches, sitting down, then calling Brian. Ball playing for 1 week when the weather changed my mind. Boiling water, steeping teabag, and it cools over time. I have not slept that well, I have not ate that well. I smoked 100 bag in Boulder, it still ain't hard to tell. This tour done did me in modern simian. Top a civilized monkey, this duplex may look funky. Probably cause it's just these couches, just my slaps turn hell on earth up. We all yell a little longer. While I lived at 13, 16, East 13th, I grew stronger. J-Ras, Bolts, Rhek 1, Vertebrae, Oracle, Moves, and me. 7 people, 1 bed, 0 jobs, rooms enough for only 3. The lonely are not found here, cabin fever, contemplations. If a ball game's on TV, I justify my relaxation. Lazy materialism is better than hazy spiritualism. The major factor in my dailies is these trees, and if I twist them, blue clouds all day, larger than real ones. Too proud to say, border don't steal funds. So without with the peasants in came the crook. He took a trip to Vancouver to have him up. Blue clouds all day, larger than real ones. Too proud to say, border don't steal funds. So without with the peasants in came the crook. He took a trip to Vancouver just to have him a look. Taking life one blunt from a dime, making strife. I'm tired of living this way, but not tired of doing it. Ruin it, then move on to move back. Can't prove that I slack until my slacks fall. The cracks in the wall are not permanent. A feature of existence, we the creatures of resistance who merely determined it. Can't evict people who don't want to pay rent. These days I spent like my sneaker money. I want to learn to teach young children how to grow and keep being funny. You see, the point of what I'm saying is, if you're smoked out of your home just playing this, there's a day to miss. So get up, get out, and go do something more active. My comments retract reflexivity. Young boy trapped up in sensibilities. I can't fess up the precipice up, so I dismiss haters with a light touch. Sleight of hand, these band sessions, moves in Bunga 219. I'm coming back once the Knicks are winning in mid-springtime.
Get your last breath, rap, this a death match, where your vest at? I'm on both sides, your vest stacks. Me and Jeff tap more than drum pads, this'll make you run that, reach where the sun's at. Fellas, make your money, we movers and shakers, honey don't be a hater, just shake your money maker. We off the coat rack, them showboat cats make you go back to lab, whole project scrapped. Holla back if you wanna get caught like that. Thermometers cracked from the file we brought back from the records that say stacks in the middle of the wax. Pitch shift the bump so it's crunched and scratched. Unmatched when the mic's patched, relocked and latched. Crowds respond back, hands above your caps. Make a move like a metronome. Let the planets take it home, leave the rest alone.
Y'all transvestites, go ahead, diss me on your man's website like it's the only place my fam get light. I know my fans' heads right, they ain't checking if you like it or not. We keep it moving like we ran red lights. I make rap records for fans of rap records that make it chick clap naked, crack neck shit. Crabs hit the back exit, don't let the facts get twisted. See, we finna snatch your assets quick, my rap stick. Iron plates and higher stakes now. Put us on and watch riots break out. It's dire straits now. You need to slide up out your fire escape route. I'm only here to strictly violate now. You newcomers only been in this shit for 2 summers, thinking I'ma take tips on how to do from you. Hate if you wanna. I see a title do wonders, but give you a record, see if you can do numbers.
Slick mouth and a mic to douse fire. A quiet cat inside of a crouched tiger. Ouchtown raps for any rousing viable. Touchdown for ish. Hear the crowd cry out. The game smell of fish like the tide's out. So my brain tell my lips to level the playing tryouts. My main mellows Jeff and Siech. Put the miles down train routes. exact, the same length the house sound. Travel borders from northwest origin. We channel former music for tomorrow's ascent. Summer 2 months, we warm the other 10. Hunger's fucked up, the alma mater get fed. Crumbs eat them, clip ones and live like lead. Hot, lick into the sky, lift up heads. Stop, feel the beat and eruption sets with drums and lava substance instead.
Yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. What? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Come on, come on. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Well, little did I know that she was playing with my mind.
Yeah. Check this out. Hey yo, breaking up a wife, he was a bitch. I reminisce when me and her were on the lover tip, but now we on some other shit. Eyes that smiled at me now attack me, and I cannot remember when exactly was the last time I was happy. Yo, I used to wake up and see her lying next to me, didn't expect to be dumped. She called the shots like a referee. My pride was put in jeopardy, cause unexpectedly the only girl who could connect with me expressed to me that it was destiny for our relationship to work out unsuccessfully. She pushed her lips to mine, said it was time to move on. It didn't matter who was right or who's wrong, but that this ain't love in its true form. The fire that we had is only lukewarm, and it's better that we separate. While there's still a spark to break my heart, she didn't hesitate. That's the illest part. I felt like a loser, had to change the lifestyle I was used to. She said maybe that we could get back together in the future. Life is like the lottery. Hey, you never know, I shouldn't sweat her though. She said that if I really loved her, I should let her go. My eyes were crisp with tears, I saw the ending, it was near. The fact we had to part was crystal clear. Gently she kissed my ear and then she disappeared. In the storm my hope was mixed with fear, and in the morning when I woke up I found myself at Hoyt, skim my horn waiting for the A-train, thinking why she wanna play games, display lame excuses about why she was so ruthless in the way she dealt with the entire situation, selfishly concerned about her own emotions and not about the way shit felt to me. I try to look at things from her perspective, but no matter what viewpoint I chose, it seems I was neglected. Then she tried to flex with an arrogant attitude that was rude, but what's worse is that she showed no gratitude for all the things I did for her and all the times we spent in each other's company. Now she wanna run from me, dumping the only man who treated her with any respect. She used to hit me off with lots of love and plenty of sex. She left me stranded and I can't understand it, cause if taking me for granted was theft, yo, she made off like a bandit. Damn.
Romancing is my thing, but I can swing with no scheming hoes. Yeah, shorty don't care, she a snake too. It's bad news, but she's the cause of my blues. Yeah, shorty don't care, she a snake too. Yes, I fell in love with this ill chick. Yeah, shorty don't care, she a snake too. The only thing I've learned is good girls are hard to find.
Thinking about it made me frustrated, as I realized I had just waited 30 minutes for the train before it came. I told myself to be less impatient. When I reached my destination, I walked out the filthy rat-infested station, still stressing, the type of girl that every healthy man should fear. And I'm thinking to myself, why didn't I have a good year? Like what's written in bright letters on those blimps in the sky. And as I walk down the street, out of the glimpse of my eye, who do I see? Yo, it's the infamous chick who I was intimate with. She said, yo, Rokk, what a coincidence. It's so nice to see you. Would you like to grab a bite to eat? I tried to fight defeat. Should I go? Should I retreat? Yo, it's amazing how quickly I gave in. Could have resisted more, but I was still obsessed with this twisted whore. We went into a coffee shop and sat down. Sade was playing in the background. The smooth operator, I should have known not to date her. At one point, thought she had lots of flavor. But listen up and let me drop the data.
Yeah, shorty don't care, she a snake too. The only thing I've learned is good girls are hard to find.
Over the weak foundation of a failed romance, small talk was built. She had a Coke, I had a chocolate milk. Her face looked soft as silk. She's telling me about the fun that she's having with other people. Words were lethal, and I'm thinking to myself, this girl is straight up evil. No need to carry on relations, cause I ain't really down for fornication with the spawn of Satan. No longer did I wanna make love to her the way I did so many times before. Cause she ain't mine no more, I better find the door. Cause talking to this girl again was asking for pain. I said peace, have a nice life, and then hop back on the train. The heartbreak, it fucked me up like I was blunted, chief. Images of her beneath the sheets of other brothers made my stomach weak. Thought I'd have to check into a medical facility, cause pain was killing me. When I got home, I made a right on Willoughby, feeling nothing but mad hostility. This girl was strapped for war, and it seems that I was running out of artillery. No sign of reinforcements, then I lost sense of all importance. That's how she affected me mentally. Never wanted to be enemies, now all I got is bittersweet memories of the way things used to be confusing me. I've been abused too many times by this chick from the south. Right now she probably got somebody else's dick in her mouth. But I maintain, try and avoid the stress and the strain. I refrain from fronting females in the quest for the fame. Acting high class, but really white trash. Thought she was pretty cool at first. She was more shallow than the kiddie pool, placing herself on a pedestal, some shit that no one needs. So wake the fuck up, girl, cause men like Rockman don't grow on trees. So if you're curious, I moved on to bigger and better things. Instead of sitting next to a telephone that never rings, my love for this bitch was fading, anticipating her return till I was sick of waiting. Later.
Yeah, shorty don't care, she a snake too.
Romancing is my thing, but I can swing with no scheming hoes.
Yeah, shorty don't care, she a snake too. It's bad news, but she's the cause of my blues. Yeah, shorty don't care, she a snake too.
Yes, I fell in love with this ill chick.
Yeah, shorty don't care, she a snake too. The only thing I've learned is good girls are hard to find.
I've been inside my head, baby, if you wondering where I've been thinking it ain't about last night, it ain't nothing, it's a dark holiday, and I've been inside my head, baby, if you wondering where I've been thinking it ain't you or me or another person, it's a dark holiday, and I say,
step right up into the mind of a guy who thinks too much about girls and such. And also money and direction to where I'm headed. I rack my brain, but eventually I just forget it. Cause either way, thoughts are moving at the speed of a freight train. Make way! It's time to do some thinking. Either that or it's time to do some drinking. Yeah. Pass me the bottle and I'll commence to sinking into my head where every move is analyzed. Baby, I just wonder why you talk to other guys. Maybe for myself, I just want those pretty eyes. But most likely, I'm lost in my head again. Making big deals out of nothing. Confuse myself to the point I call my own bluffing. That's right, it's kinda fucked up, and I don't think it's gonna change. Plus I got a whole bunch of new thoughts to sort out today. So that's where I'll be if you need me, girl. Shit, it's often cause of you that my head swirls anyway. But I don't need to start repeating, cause there's always another dead horse that needs beating.
I've been inside my head, baby, if you wondering where I've been thinking it ain't about last night, it ain't nothing, it's a dark holiday, and I've been inside my head, baby, if you wondering where I've been thinking it ain't you or me or another person, it's a dark holiday, and I say, a dark holiday, and I say, a dark holiday, and I say, now you know that I'm my own man, right? That I still need you like heat on a cold night. Then baby, tell me why is it you gotta fill your visit like a detective? You're hot to inquisitive with the light shine in the blind, and it'll push me back beyond. You're wrong, you're too pushy. I'm too deep, too inside. You're too mad, too quick to assume. I leave the room, it's too bad, too much. I tell ya, the stack was much smaller before your soft voice turned into a hauler for no damn reason. I'm sorry, but I changed like your clothes in the season, and I need you believing in me. My mind, I mean, you know I can lose it, so let me take a walk if I choose it. When I feel like something ain't right, then I figure it out, or else I smoke and drink and answer out of doubt. Maybe when I'm buzzed like electrical lines, I can think, I can hear them out the window. Recently I've been so detached from the world around, I keep my feet on the clouds and my head in the ground. I've been inside my head, baby, if you wondering where I've been thinking it ain't about last night, it ain't nothing, it's a dark holiday, and I've been inside my head, baby, if you wondering where I've been thinking it ain't you or me or another person, it's a dark holiday, and I say, a dark holiday, and I say, a dark holiday, and I say.
Attention to this brother, cause unlike no other, he's got what it takes. You know the shit that makes you moan, you know the shit that makes you groan. It'll get all up in your dome, and you be gravitating.
My mama said I was a good catch for women. My brains and good looks will be a good latch for women. I said, mama, everybody can creep in the linen, and even beautiful women carry venom. I see them gravitating, peeping out the corner of their eye, walking slow just to make sure I see the thigh. Caught another glance, I see you checking out my shoes just to see if I'm walking the ride. I pay dues, many a times a hard throb, a girl cruise. They see the light and they know how the sun do. See me walking in peace, standing alone, holding my own. They wanna sit by the God throne, but that spot is on lock for the right partner. Use so tools, the herb architect gardener. Playing rhymes while you reaping the beats. Harvest season is under my sheets, you little freak. Keep gravitating, I'm like the sun when it shine, keep gravitating. I got my light on your mind, keep gravitating. I mean you are world fine, but you still clinging on to me. Keep gravitating, keep gravitating, keep gravitating. Keep gravitating, I'm like the sun when it shine, keep gravitating. I got my light on your mind, keep gravitating. I mean you are world fine, but you still clinging on to me. Keep gravitating, keep gravitating, keep gravitating. Baby, I'm seeking balance, so what you bringing to the table? First things first, your mind gotta be stable. Titty sag and the butt cheeks drag, but when I'm ready to make a move, no time for you to lag. Recognize that love don't live between your legs. My sex is elevated, I'm fucking with your head. I make your mind come first, then I make your body shake, rattle and roll. Fill it with soul, put your name on the scroll for the ones who didn't make the cut. Hit the guts and they went nuts. Let them know what's up, I'm not trying to use you, but I can't use you. You overstayed your welcome, so excuse you. Please be out, put up 2 fingers and bounce and get to stepping. I mean, now before I get the weapon. Fatal attraction, stop giving, but you steady asking. Sabotage, you might as well have a clan mask. Gravitating, I'm like the sun when it shine, keep gravitating. I got my light on your mind, keep gravitating. I mean, you are world fine, but you still clinging on to me. Keep gravitating, keep gravitating, keep gravitating. Keep gravitating, I'm like the sun when it shine, keep gravitating. I got my light on your mind, keep gravitating. I mean you are world fine, but you still clinging on to me. Keep gravitating, keep gravitating, keep gravitating.
But I lie, has Mellow got you high? Can you hang with this lyrical screw that he just gave to you? Don't worry ladies, he's single, and he definitely likes to mingle. So the next time you wanna get high, just press rewind.
I make steps to the higher pitch, eating unit by unit, sales and wide chips. Be lying if I said I get tired of this. That urban survivalist, spitfire, staying up liveliness. Now lean to the side, I make it obvious you heavyweight. Somehow, someway, I still do it every day. If breaks fit, stay up at it, I steady spray. Get ready, break for the door, never get over them petty ways. I'm leaving too, not without heavy pay. Roll your dice, in a flash you could behold your life. One blink, would you fold or ride? Me, I need to live it, roll up nice. You can hold the ice, you know I'm cold like I told you twice. I walk this gridiron, observe the rules, try to live by. Ain't trying to do like y'all who live dying, or even did trying. Even since a kid grinds in the rice without waiting the ones I did find. Believe it, y'all don't wanna believe it. We got. Y'all don't get it. Let me get it, believe it. Y'all don't wanna believe it. We got. Y'all don't get it. Let me get it. Really bros with us, explosive with it, make shows erupt. Rhymes with punch and them lows to bump. Gun rolls above, better pay us if you owe us a cut. As for excuse, better close that shut and shut it close. Me, I ain't seeing nobody who cut it close. Y'all begging me to make you another ghost. You got a spokesperson, W throwing off the upper coast. Actually, blood, who she love the most. Mr. Late Night Live, not your daytime soaps. I'm straight nice, don't know, wake your eyes up. These rappers break 5, changing they great disguise, hating their eyes cause they hating their lives. They stay non-profit, me and mine live long off it. While fall off top, stay on top it. Cook up the bomb and chop it. All around they all about it, acting like you ain't with it. Nah, you won't cop, believe it. Y'all don't wanna believe it. We got. Y'all don't get it. Let me get it, believe it. Y'all don't wanna believe it. We got. Y'all don't get it, believe it. Let me get it. Y'all need to stop and breathe. This reminiscent of your knocking knees. We breaking in, ain't no knocking, please. Ain't roll with us, got to freeze. This show shot to please. I keep the place hot degrees. Bump, finna wake the dead. Baby, shake your leg. Nod like you finna break your head. Now let me break this bread. Cheese, paper, fed, spit cliche like it ain't said. Believe it. Y'all don't wanna believe it. We got. Y'all don't get it. Let me get it. Believe it. Y'all don't wanna believe it. We got. Y'all don't get it. Let me get it.
It's going down like that. It's going down like that. It's going down. It's going down like that. It's going down. It's going down like that.
Hey, look here, Mike. I'm all sick and tired of the way society makes it so that in order for a woman to be considered beautiful, she gotta be like a size 0.3 or 0.7. Man, beauty comes in all sizes, shapes, and colors. And look, matter of fact, if you ain't pushing like 170 pounds, show this, sit down. You'll never be that one that Storm is taking on the town. You'll never be in my crib chilling in your nightgown. Storm don't want no skinny men there. Don't want that real man. You never see me following a woman who was starving herself so she could be on the cover of Cosmopolitan. If that's your natural size, cool. But don't be sticking your finger down your throat like you's a constant vomit pool. Use a jewel, recognize your size. I'm like feeling it. Bet you got skills in the kitchen that's like killing it. Why settle for a dime piece when you can get yourself a quarter or a silver dollar? Big girls holla. Ain't nothing wrong with sizes 12 and up. Just as long as you're looking classy when you're wearing the stuff. This slim shorty stepped to me cause I'm in the rap biz. I told her, shorty, this is how it is. Now check it out. I told her, hun, get your weight up. Shorty, get your weight up. You wanna get with Storm, then you should've ate your plate up. Say what? I want a shorty I can hold. Just somebody I can press and fold. That's cold as like, hun, get your weight up. Shorty, get your weight up. You wanna get with Storm, then you should've ate your plate up. That's ill. I'm just telling you how I feel. No disrespect, I'm just straight Oxon Hill. For real. So look, I'm chillin' with this model. We on a blind date, lounging out at Zanzibar. It's 8:30. Would you like something to eat? She all concerned about her weight. She like solid. I'm like, you better get some eggs and steak. All night you been slowly lagging with your stomach going. She knowing that she hungry, only had 4 grapes, a cranberry, fig Newton, and a protein shake. Yeah, I agree to this day, but never no more. They should've told me I was going on a date with Skeletor. But that's when I seen her in the buffet line. She was 25 cents a nickel plus 8 dime. Not dressed sleazy, the hun was dressed to please me, looking like royalty. For real Storm, Jay-Z. That's when I stepped for her. Yo, mom, what's going on? I said, Miss Model, they done told you wrong. Now check this out. I told her, hun, get your weight up. Shorty, get your weight up. You wanna get with Storm, then you should've ate your plate up. Say what? I want a shorty I can hold. Not somebody I can press and fold. That's cold. It's like, hun, get your weight up. Shorty, get your weight up. You wanna get with Storm, then you should've ate your plate up. That's ill. I'm just telling you how I feel. No disrespect, I'm just straight Oxon Hill. For real. Okay, I finally dismissed Jimmy Walker 2001. I figured out the time for fun. Show her that I'm top gun. When I'm done, she's gonna be fully caught up in Storm system. Aim for the hearts and never miss them. Listen, we taking carrots, sticks, and dip. We rubbing them around each other's lips. Together like we're joined at the hip. Onto that main course, pineapple chicken and steamed veggies. I tried to play it over, them pineapples got me edgy. Went and got banana pudding, she feeds me vanilla wafers. At this point I'm so open, I'm feeding honey my papers. I'm at a point of ecstasy, a fantasy zone. Like I'm in Africa chilling with Jill Scott on the throne. Or walking hand in hand with Kelly Price to her home. I'm me, ex Monique and Angie's, don't blow up my cell phone. But soon as Shorty finished the food, the youngin' crept out the back door with some 300-pound dude.
That's
bruised and cut. Since the day of my birth, abused, used and such. Confused, never knew who was what. Annoyed to the point that I'm avoiding your touch. I fell down the first time that I walked, and I fucked up the first time that I talked. But I kept on talking, and I fucked up more. Now my contraband clan's about to take you to war. Crucified, took down, cooked brown to ashes. My chalice got cracked, restacked, and then they smash it. My pinwheel spins, skin heals and eel lashes. Water turns to gas, reforms, my storm splashes.
Replenished from being disintegrated, finished being created, facing extinction with an unclear distinction. Why did sinners get a blinded image? One fears instincts when born in time limited. Work with no reclining in it. Kaboom, lose leaves in the fall into bloom. Miles high, use breeze as a wall and dry eyes. Fly by, fossils wild lie, cross a fine line to fight. 100 monkey theory in a month, they keep me live. Why? Fact and fiction, Phoenix fire. From the frictions comes a lather. Had the ladder as a hand to all my nails with a hammer. Karma fails to harm the villains. It gets at them when it matters. Magnetic field of energy, atoms trapped in matter.
My life started as a lesson. Learn things daily, yearn things nightly, follow laws rarely. Though things got hectic in my teenage years, started smoking the weed, started facing my fears. I was a lost soul, found in the eyes of my heart, in disguise from the start until things fell apart. Started losing control of my life and my art, started bruising and as a whole had to press restart. Now I'm focused, using life experience as reference. I know kids need to use more sense and quit benevolence. I'm so pissed, seeing you so dense, hooked on irrelevance. So go kiss all your family members, true development.
What don't kill you will only make you stronger. What do will only make you live longer.
Whatever you're confused by will just make you ponder.
Our comprehension here lasts way beyond yonder.
I'm a phoenix, so I rise from my ash. But my penis has got me scheming for ass. But my dreamers got them thinking I'm trash. So these streamers hide my eyes from the flash of the camera, cause it's sealing my soul. And my box keeps collapsing and rebuilds and unfolds. And my feet burn, cause I'm feeling these coals. Forget each learn, lesson already told. I'm attracted to bitches with problems. And the fact is that I can't ever solve them. So fuck it, but it always returns. And it gets solved, revolves and reburns.
It's like when you steal and your heart knows it's wrong. It's like when you feel like your part's almost gone at night. You reveal that the pain don't last long. It's not who you appeal to, it's how good's your song. They say it's hard getting something out of nothing. I want to ask, how is that true? Cause if you think about it, something is nothing, and it has everything to do with you. Over and over in my life I've seen things that disturb me, swerve me. Maintaining my life as topsy-turvy, unearthly acts forcing me to get nervy. Rock with Amsing and Hancock, Paul, not Herbie.
Scraping knees on nature leaves while the wounds heal quickly. Staccato travels swiftly, the moisturized skin sticky cause eczema gets noticed. So don't try to hide the scabs, intravenous in the veins. Variety has limits, that society is a gimmick just to mimic the fads. Fashion is the passion of all history repeating. Behind the trees of skeletons that make up the ass. We resurrected from the past just to make the future screaming like a shooting star. Choosing pass on organized tasks. Supernova exploding, exposing suns to a blast. Alcoholic at birth and more emotion makes me hard and I mold my life. But it's my offspring I'm carving.
What don't kill you will only make you stronger. What do will only make you live longer.
Whatever you're confused by will just make you ponder.
Our comprehension here lasts way beyond yonder.
You don't have to ask why, you know the reason. You don't have to ask why, you know the reason. You don't have to ask why, you know the reason. You don't have to ask why, you know the reason. You don't, you know the reason. You don't, you don't, you know the reason. You don't, you don't, you know the reason. You don't.
Yo. I smell fear and it builds my appetite. Mars. Nice place to visit if you collect scars. It's up with the stars, greatest the size of Arctic caps. Slackers, stand back, you're the tourist now. Different atmosphere, different bathroom towel for sure. Slow, everything like spiders filling the floor. Suck the fly between the ribs, graphic. Web sky, spit endangered people. My list is too long for paper, save you later. Save your mama in the Cadillac door that snapped the girl while my cousin later too. I'm coming up on Vogues. The same elevators beep the fuzzy antenna showing victory. We ain't really here. It's just a loop reel of history. When I bust through a Cineplex bedsheet screen, everybody go, oh yeah. Drop the popcorn and go, oh yeah. Not at all. Shit out of luck, yeah. Stuck like a moose head on the trophy wall. I walk dumb to the siren's ghostly call. Flow drops with a breath mint sword for the dragon kill crops. 5 a.m. naked on the highway, hopping rocks with a girl in mind. Samurai protocol grind. Tomorrow is another day, another blue lagoon, another satellite sucks sperm signals from my room, and we evaporated to every room. Sauce salads make soup, spend happy hour bending spoons. Can I find out if your pajamas are flammable? Can I order a burger with your favorite animal? You play smirker like shit ain't pop off your toilet brush. I stay berserker with a poker mug. My bowls have a royal flush, so it's for you I rap beautiful and burn Venus with a passion of a funeral. Soon it will all reveal. Should I say sit still and come to Mars? We chill, catch the villain in my palm. The mixed villain of a gang rape prom. I'm Stephen King on 10 pounds of strong. Bury the bone as the typewriter hum. Ultra red cave, the storm waves. And I kill you all while you still ignore the dull blade. It's a chaotic way of immortality. The theory solved in gun bursts and math technicalities. Mad cold in my sharpest summary. Crisp 50s on the hooker's face, moaning death harmony. A tourist on Mars. Just a tourist on Mars. We return back to the planet, the rap, the red face of Mars, featuring Low Deck.
Over the masses, my madness reaches to the constellation stars reduced to ashes. That's rubbed into the skin of Lord Ubiquitous. I'm spaced out, way out, I'm sick of this planet, so your mind's ripped apart by the insidious observer of servers carrying data from catacombs of herds and earth, a strata of antimatter that's grown in vats, not possible by mortals, but I've opened portals, reveal the hypercolored doors to the shores, to north dripping from Polaris to Terrace, leads to the bears of horrors that I blasted auditory. The story of gory unsurfacing when my curses bring the Red Sea, later with Spartans and wanted children. Your shillings and monetary units are spilling into the vaults of Hades' villain who's willing to reconfigure the structure of the third rock. Absurd spot where I stand is cursed land where herds fly, led by the twisted shepherd. Communicate through crop circles, even my drops hurt vocal you. Harmonic strip you every thought virtue. Dark, clerical ripping your spiritual energy in so many fragments it can't be saved with a miracle.
Jackets with the fleece lining, beef with Brian and you're roaming for the feast of the lions. I leave biters where the slain roam. A type of my flow cause skin disease, cause I play to the bone. My heart's made of stone, I rap for the terror, fucking with chapter. The side effects will shatter mirrors, wherever your face reflects, you'll see the angel of death. You'll make a fresh shave of accent your waste of flesh. My tape cassette's a biohazard, my style's drastic. Playing our tracks require caskets. I'll sacrifice your whack-ass mic. Now your clothing's the dirt, your dopest verses written in unspoken words. I'm the most disturbed, MC you flows to space dementia. Just like competitors, I rage against the machine. Drench your spleen in kerosene, I'll tear the dreams out of your brain when you sleep. The producer's left maimed or deceased. If he can't make banging beats, I'll spit you from the waist to the plate that contains your teeth. So the ambulance can meet you halfway in the street. Your tape's so weak, it couldn't break the silence. You rather staple your eyelids than gaze in the face of violence. You craving to buy this, who know you ain't the livest after you're sent to your grave for buying this. As I wake in violence, possessed by hatred, virus, a sight that rapes the naked iris. I take your iris MC and reduce him to an inferior state. When I deteriorate his flesh, now your best MC doesn't have to carry the weight. You are now hearing the great gladiator, the savage raider who carries the dragon slayer that ravages haters. Drum is the magnum sprayer, gravel damages faders. 360 landed with craters and chapter is greater than Alexander. Goddamn, no amount to shit. When it comes down to it, you don't wanna disrespect the boss. That's the cost. I rip your brain to pieces, now try to collect your thoughts. You're at a loss for words, nothing is heard. Not one cry, your lungs die after you're hung high by your organ of speech. Drug left you tongue-tied. What?
For never to forgive your overbearing laugh, and waiting for the rain to dry before the heart wears another hole in this conversation. I preserve insult for throwing stones at responses. Festival for the absurd, a celebration of the twisted words, mismatch of wit and nerves, long appetite curb, 4 chairs to myself, 1 for the ego, the body, 2 for the let's walk away from this death, date, tempt, fate, infiltrate the body parts inside of a milk crate. The tapes, but this reference is not quite the same as smoking the hydroponic weed inside of a crack pipe. X marks the spot, but the treasure was pillaged, shared amongst the dirtiest lowlifes in the village. From the start of that scrimmage to the last playing the poker game, my heart is so straight-laced, but the love is like cocaine. They all got needle marks, the last shot in the dark, hopes and dreams lost in a big city public park, looking for something more than a patch-up kit for the spouse. Knowing damn well most people get robbed 2 blocks from their own house. Wondering why fate chooses to fuck around with the comfort zone. I'd rather make my living off of robbing other people's homes. I'd undersell the poems if the works were plagiarized. Sorry kids, there ain't no dollar value for written lies. Same reason no critic can stand and scrutinize, unless they open their hearts with the same passion for closing their eyes. All the clothes disguise, all the fashion and the glamour. Overwork, no nails left, but this rusty hammer swings. Crucify the martyr when the movement is dead. Until then, hunt the bastard with a bounty on his head.
when I'm asking this world for change. I'm holding down 2 cents, but that I'm trying to save for someone else's days of brain, a philanthropist of thought, to illuminate your way from this brunette-clad cave. So you say you're trying to finesse the right thing for an honest wage. You underage, where you gonna work at? You barely shave. I know tomorrow looks murky and vague, but you abandoned your book, skipping school to hang with gangs. You in the fast lane were trying to slang pale rocks of cocaine, untouchable in the brain, till you found yourself detained. And now your mom's good name has been tainted with shame. You brought pain to your stable household, so now it's sprained. A custom-made thug, weaned on TV lies and fame, but your attitude makes you shrug and act like it's not a thing. Arrogant in your claim when police found a lifeless frame and a gun that lay imprinted with your fingerprint stains. Johnny Cochran ain't your main man, less you pain. So offer up them shoelaces, you about to be arraigned. I see your eyes with some water gain, now you afraid. Innocence gone, wasted tears being displayed. Wish I had more time on this planet to write rhymes. My 9 to 5 is 3 to 11. 8 hours of molding minds, then during the daytime I'm holding down the sunrise for my 2 beautiful girls with their mother's blue eyes. Tours that be offered get ignored and set to the side. I couldn't be worldwide without holding my 2 dimes. So I'm torn between 2 worlds. Do I try to divide and leave for weeks at a time, or let my family be compromised? Some might criticize the action of me doing otherwise. They be telling me, Celph, you got a message for the blind. Yeah, I know it was called to verbalize these blue lines, but even I scrutinize the purpose sent straight for Most High. My rhymes ain't commercialized, so the raps won't climb this billboard live mountainous in its paradigm of what success is. My blessings are manifested like springtime. My seasons change, but great responsibility is frontline. I've been reading about crews who be globetrotting to enterprise and politics, perpetuating their beliefs vocalized. So for now, I stick to small clicks, circularize, until God provides a way for my worlds to harmonize.
My blood runs back to slave ships and great warriors. This makes me the successor to many men who once lived. Here I am now, evaluating my surroundings. In the billions I am counting an amount that seems unreal. As the wheels spin, intellects split their dividends, joint opinions win, while civilians create their futures of all computers. International trips through microchips, and the global village sits inside a disc. It's a setup corrupt. The masses don't give a fuck, cause at the speed of life we strive to succeed in its existence. There's no resistance as the wind blows from east to west. So the innocents sweat while the Caesars are obsessed with capital. This will build the highest podium. They know the earth is closing in and her rash will tear the skin. Plans to transfer man because his land rots from the scum sucking bums who scam in their industrialized hypocrisy. It was written, noble men wrote the first edition. A chosen few had subscriptions, these books were kept hidden. Their instructions match the president's beyond the president, he's irrelevant. This involves man's settlement, his development completed, soon as destination chosen. God will be chased through the depths of space at any cost. Even if millions lose their lives, man must survive in his quest to find out why.
For thousands of years I've astounded my peers. Now fear holds the tears as the dreams disappear. Surrounding my kingdom, a moat filled with blood. If you dug up the truth, you would soon be dismantled. As earth seeks new order, chaos rides the border, and mourners their loved ones to form sand and soil, and liquids and gases. This shit hits the masses. I once spoke to earth, now I crash through her flesh. A massive disease now impacting the depths of conscious creation. My lust for control makes me suffocate your soul as I haunt every nation.
Serious the world experience the struggle.
So where do we go from here? How do we show no fear when the warriors have all disappeared? Put down their spears, trade them for beers, drank till no one hears. The ancestors smashing windows of the past for fear, till all that's dear no longer is held near. Separated by a world of make-believe, we peer into the sky and wonder how and why existence here. In our destructive appetite, how did we engineer? The end is near, cause we reveled in our numbered days. From world wars to mass hunger, there's 100 ways to take away our strength. Once a week we seek our grave, living death through life, cause life is given death through fate. So we just wait and watch the leaders take our voice away. Self-destruct and hate, contributing to a wealth that's made. In the name of violence, we elevate depraved tyrants. A game that's mindless, cause those who speak the truth are silent.
Serious the world, experience the struggle. Nevertheless, they could not understand. Serious the world, experience the struggle.
Unable to see in the fog as these men wag the dog, causing opinions to agree in the educated society. The schools are lessons on how the Western world rules, condemning the clashes and the violence that occurs in other countries. Beautiful resorts mixed with ugly politics. My politicians know all the tricks so I can eat on foreign lands. But outside my dream, there's a man who lives unseen, fighting for his rights within the new world scheme. Old wars are fought, the youth run from gunshots. Some stand behind rocks with their custom slingshots, fighting for their flag, no time for buying gap rags. Kill at will, free the souls, leaving bodies to be dragged. Conflict, man versus man, people strict, working for God. Suicide bombers walk with bloody hands, ready to die on command. Must protect an ancient culture from these Western adults who unearth their sacred sculptures. Yeah, I know we're friendly, but the price of friendship is heavy. You might be willing to conform, modify your customs, and we shall live in peace, and we will pave your streets, providers of freedom under one legion. Love, hugs, and kisses between all civilians. It's the Western world tradition, already trusted by millions.
Nevertheless, they could not understand. Serious the world, experience the struggle. Nevertheless, they could not understand. Nevertheless, they could not understand. Serious the world, experience the struggle. Nevertheless, they could not understand. Serious the world, experience the struggle.
And consequence coincidentally coinciding continents inflected introspectively. The race towards time management is managed on Monday. I'm banking on the goods to pay these bills off Sunday. Been in school since kindergarten. I'm 24 years old in the same pairs of pants, nursing a month-old cold. There's no gimmicks, no sales points, no mimics writing Braille joints. The ends of compositions are hurried when I'm harried. There's nary a scurry from the undergrown gossip tree, engaged in pleasantries that transform into philosophies. I'm off of these, another pretty face to please. Walking through a city like a sleaze with some needs. I can smile my way into a bed that's uncomfortable and profile my pay into a sum that seems lumpable. Nothing meets up like Lego perfectly locking. I'm stuck with sore muscles and some clocks tick. Talking to myself in the harmony of gods, rejecting purposely all the oddity of jobs. Some people say I'm lazy, maybe they right, but my life is too precious and I got a long night full of radiant luminosity and vagrant viscosity as I trick myself into more drinks. That's the atrocity. The average drunk MC, profound individual. My girl hates me drinking, there's wrathful residuals. Rahula, I destroy narcissism, giving constant trouble, all killer spacious wisdoms. I got 10 minutes left in this life I led, and then the rest of my day is spent inside a talking head. I don't think I control my life. Somehow there's directions that I make up on my own, and choices made at intersections. Hear ye come from all around. It's the mediocre man with some soul in my pounds. Slowly, stupefied, suffocate, saunter, slow, sullen, sometimes somber.
slowly, stupefied, suffocate, saunter, slow, sullen, sometimes somber. Mundane visions and some haphazard plans as you enter in the life of the mediocre man. The CD broke again, that disc is hardly scratched. That outfit kinda works, those clothes are partly matched. The oddly patched cable doesn't reach around the table. Still I'm able to remove all of the lint within my navel. I shift from room to room inside my house in sharp precision, and to find my inhibitions is time spent with indecision. I have a world to taste, a world to waste, a world in haste. I choose to recline further in the space that I've been graced. First of all, I lived in my mama's house, so don't even run your mouth or engage in cat and mouse. Sad, melancholy, slow, at times depressing. Neat, fun, exciting, spending time reading, writing. Sufficiently tense, raised to pay my rent inside a tent. Efficiently dense, paid to raise the rent beside my tent. Dreamcast, neck cramp, damp pillow. Fantasy flings happen often at Camp Willow. I'd Brillo pad my brain if I felt that I could help it. Instead I smoke and drink until my mind's completely melted. I felt it before, felt it after, hurts the laughter. I always yell out Jordan when I jump and grab a rafter. These moments happen daily, weekly, monthly, like robotics, as dependently related acts of mild-mannered neurotics. Narcotic binges of the narcissistic binge leave my t-shirt looking dirty and my doorway on one hinge. Turn on, lock on, .com, I hate to face it. Taste your body in pasty so you would never waste it. It's a hell of a world for me to think about a family. I procreate my passion and cultivate my sanity. I search in veins for vanity and hold neurological grudges, yet still show the most of my love to pure illogical sludges. The knack of keeping myself company, the facts of sorrow. Loneliness is something when there's not a cent to borrow. I'd go on and on, I figure it's enough already. The mediocre man, I pledge to keep it steady. Slowly, stupefied, suffocate, saunter, slow, sullen, sometimes somber. Slowly, stupefied, suffocate, saunter, slow, sullen, sometimes